Hello to all my lovelies. Welcome back to Crazy But Not Dangerous. I'm Shorty Vaughn and I'm 4'5". I like to cook bargain meals, budget meals. I'm frugal, I'm cheap. Yeah, absolutely. I'm just doing the best that I can with what I got every day. Anyhow, what are we going to make today? We're going to make chicken wings with a Copycat Panda Express orange sauce. Hot diggity. We're also going to have some veg. We're going to have some rice. So let me tell you what I did. I went and looked at the website for my local wing joint, and wings were about $1 per piece. Yeah, not joking. Then I went over to Panda Express because we haven't been in ages. Yeah. And I looked to see what an orange chicken meal, orange chicken, a vegetable, and rice, how much that meal would cost. And for me, that comes up with tax at about $10.70. So, can I do this? You know, Asian wing meal with the rice, with the veg, you know, cheaper for 2 people. I have no doubt. I have every confidence. Let's get down. Got this really great package of wings on sale for $6. Yeah, I got these back in June. And they've been in my freezer, staying all safe, ready for me to, you know, just enjoy anytime. So I dug these out of the freezer, and tonight we're going to enjoy them. It is over 2 1/4 pounds. So let's see how many wings is in 2 1/4 pounds. Slight roadblock. I did not realize that these were not sectioned. And I don't really want to cook, you know, the flapper. Yeah, I don't really want it. So we're going to have to make some minor alterations to these wings for Andrew and I to really enjoy them. So I've got a good sharp knife, cut the flapper off. Now you're going to see this is the drumette portion. This is, you know, the wing portion, the flat, I think is what they call it. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and take my sharp knife, go straight down between the 2 sections. You're going to hit that little bit of cartilage right there, and then they're going to pop right apart. Now we've got the flat and the drumette. I'm going to put those into my paper towel so I can get those all patted dry. Let's do one more just for giggles. So we got the flapper. Am I going to throw the flapper away? Absolutely not. I'm going to put that into my freezer, and I'm going to use that to make stock later on. Yeah, little chicken stock right between, cutting right between the drumette and the flat. Straight down. Watch your fingers. You hit that little bit of cartilage between them, and you can just press down. Give it a snap if you have to. There we go. That one was a little bit stubborn. And this isn't going to take 10 minutes. I'll be right back. Okay, got my chicken wings all sectioned. Got 12 pieces total. Now I want to give them a good, you know, dry off. I want them to be really dry and ready to receive all of that goodness that we're going to add on to them and get super crispy in my oven. I am preheating to 450 degrees. Yeah, we're cooking at full power today and getting these all dry off. Absolutely. Okay, those look terrific. I have a little bit of the chicken wing, the flappers. Gonna put those in the freezer. These are all dried off. I'm pretty happy with how they look. I got chicken fingers and a gross napkin, so I'm gonna go throw that away, give my fingers a wash up. Be back in a minute. Okay, got my hands all washed up. Cootie free now, yay, hooray. All right, so got our chicken wings. I've got some cornstarch. Yeah, I keep mine in an old coffee mate container, but you know, it's got a tight fitting lid and it keeps them nice and fresh. I'm gonna add about 1 1/2 tablespoons of cornstarch to my chicken wings. And I'm gonna give these a couple of turns of black pepper Thank you very much. Oven's all preheated. And a couple of turns of salt. I'm going to go ahead and toss these. So let me tell you, last night we had a huge storm rip through Phoenix. Well, actually it started in the southern part of our state down in Tucson, maybe even closer to the border. And it just, a sandstorm like you would not believe. I think they said it was topping out around 6,000 feet. So a wall of dust about 6,000 feet tall, and it shut down the airport for a little while, and yeah, it just ripped right through here with 60-mile-an-hour winds and the dust. It was, I could not see from my front window to the street where I parked my car, like a whiteout, except not snow, dust. And you could see the dust billowing in places that you thought, you know, you had weatherproofed. Under the door, through the windows, down the chimney, down the vent pipe from my stove. Yeah, dust. A huge wall of dust, completely encompassing everything. And then we got torrential rain and also thunder, lightning. For me, thank goodness, no hail. We did not really sustain any damage because I usually have my trees, you know, trimmed prior to monsoon season so that hopefully we're as prepared as we can be. I just want these all covered and coated because that cornstarch is really going to help us get a nice crispy skin on here, even though we're not frying. I want all the taste and feels and crispiness of frying, you know, without all of the, you know, calories and fat and cholesterol, yada, yada, yada. So, yeah. So I'm standing at the front window and I'm watching the storm and I'm just covered in dust because it is blowing, yeah, throughout the house, throughout. I had to take a shower and change the sheets on the bed because they were so gritty you couldn't get inside. They were gross. This guy pulls up in front of the house and I think, oh, he must be checking his windshield wipers, or maybe it's gotten too, you know, obscure to drive. You know, good for you for pulling over. I don't care if you're over in front of my house, you're fine. So he got out of his car, he did something for a minute, and I couldn't see because we had nearly zero visibility. And then he gets back in and drives away, and I'm thinking, that's crazy. What is this man doing? Just stay put. It's dangerous out there. Anyhow, yeah, it was Amazon delivering a package. You know what? We've got the wrath of God coming down on us, for goodness sakes. Yeah, Amazon's delivering a package. That mean, it's crazy. I mean, I like my job, but, you know, I'm not doing dangerous things for them. Wackadoodle. All right, I have a baking pan. This is my ugly one. And I have wire racks in there and a little bit of parchment at the bottom because I don't like to scrub. And I am just going to go ahead and place my wings on here. My oven's all preheated. Yay, hooray, thank you very much. And I don't really want them touching. I want them to have plenty of airflow so that they are crispy top and bottom. You could absolutely make these in the air fryer. You could absolutely make these in the Easy Bake Oven. I just think that they are going to be really good. And because there are so many of them, yay, hooray, that they're going to be good in the oven. And today, I feel great about using my oven because our high today was 89 degrees. Yeah, 89 degrees. Haven't seen that since May. I'm loving it. Yeah. I'm loving it. I broke up with summer. Hit the road, Jack. Summer, don't come back until next June. We are forecasted for storms all weekend long, So I kind of want to get these going because if I lose power, yeah, we're not eating wings. We're going to have peanut butter and jelly. Not bad. It'll do in a pinch, but not as good as wings. And I've had my heart set on these all week. Hot diggity. All right, I'm going to pop these in. Oh my, that's hot. Whoa, Nelly. Woo. Good Lord. Keep the heat in. So I'm going to keep my eagle eye out on those, make sure that they don't burn up. Make sure that they're getting plenty crisp and delicious. Yay, hooray. Let's go ahead and get some of our other things going. And what are we going to have with that? We're going to have the rice that I made on Sunday as part of my meal prep and meal planning. Yep, so I've got the rice already made. Going to add 2 tablespoons of water and nuke it up in the microwave for about 5 minutes. Then we're going to make a delicious Copycat orange sauce. Copycat from Panda Express. Don't tell him. Psst, I'm giving out all the secrets. I went out yesterday to get Andrew's Jeep emissions tested. If you don't do emissions testing in your state, you pull in and they check your tailpipe and your gas cap to make sure that you're not having too much pollution emitted from your vehicle, so that you're meeting EPA guidelines and our state can continue to get, improvement money from the federal government, to maintain our roadways and bridges and stuff like that. Plus, pollution, nobody likes it. So I don't really mind the idea of emissions testing. I just hate to go. It's dirty and awkward and uncomfortable, and they have to get inside your vehicle a little bit, and And do you need help getting out? I'm like, I'll take any help I can get because Andrew's Jeep is lifted with big old tires. It's kind of like his little midlife crisis mobile. I call it his driveway girlfriend, but it's way cheaper than a girlfriend, I promise. And, better for our marriage, thank goodness. Anyhow, so yeah, I took his Jeep to get emissions tested. Guy helped me out of the car, and he looks at me, he's like, it's a look that I sometimes get because people aren't anticipating that I am, in fact, the size of a 10-year-old child. And he says, lady, go stand over in the booth. It's going to be $17. I'm going to take care of everything in here for you. Let you know what happens. So I'm standing in the booth, and it's just barely air conditioned, and I'm sweating bullets, And I really want to pass the emissions test because it is really a pain in the patootie if you do not pass. You've got to take it to the mechanic. Sometimes it's fixed. Sometimes you've got to take it back. Anyhow, it can drive you crazy just trying to pass. And it's always something stupid. So I'm standing there in the booth, and the man comes over to me, and he says, with a real stern face, well, ma'am, I regret to inform you, I'm dying inside. Oh, no, I don't, please. I regret to inform you that you must be this tall to have your car emissions tested here. And I just burst out laughing because I thought, number one, it's pretty cute. Number two, I was just so excited that he wasn't telling me that I was failing the emissions test. Yay, hooray, we passed. Yeah, still out on the road. Watch out. Things in place here to make my life extra easy. I've got a about 2/3 cup of orange juice. Yay, hooray. About 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar, 2 tablespoons of sweet chili sauce, and about 1 teaspoon, that's with little t, 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, and you're going to use that in very small amounts. It is very, very potent. Yeah, got a little ginger, got a little garlic. I've got the freeze-dried ginger because we don't use enough to go through fresh ginger. I threw it away a bunch of times and regretted it and felt terrible. So freeze-dried ginger, that's going to be my go-to today. While we were at it, got a little freeze-dried garlic. This is not from Gilroy. This is a product of Germany. Got a little bit, about 1/2 cup of water with 1 tablespoon of cornstarch in it and 1/2 cup of brown sugar. And that is going to be the basis for our sauce. Yay, hooray. All right, let's go get a pan. We'll finish that. All right, got my skillet out here, and it is kind of block shaped. I'm gonna put, a few squirts of olive oil in there. I have cut up the broccoli, some carrots, some celery. From our meal prep, I've got a little bit of onion and a little bit of bell pepper. So that didn't take any time at all. While that's heating up, let me tell you the best news. So yesterday while I was running around, between the Dollar Tree and my 99 cents only store, they put in an Aldi. Yeah, 3 miles away from me. Not 13 miles like the one before, but 3 miles away. Now I can also add Aldi to my, my circuit. Yeah, absolutely. So I have not shopped at Aldi very much, just once or twice. I'm looking forward to going in there and seeing what kind of bargains I can get. Yay, hooray. Okay, this is almost heated up. Gonna give it a few more minutes. Okay, that feels pretty hot. Let's go ahead and start off with our onions and peppers. Yay, hooray. Then I want to put in my celery and carrot. And I slice my carrots very thinly. Really thin, so that they cook pretty darn fast. Spoon out here. And I want to cook these, but I want them to still have a little bit of bite to them. Oh, they smell good already. They look terrific. Yay, hooray. I have my little bowl right here because I am going to offset these because we're going to use this same pan to make the sauce. Then we'll add everything else back into it for a final, warm through and get everything sauced and delicious and in there together. Get it all together. If you wanted to make this easy on yourself, you could absolutely pick up broccoli in the bag, fresh or frozen. You could pick up a stir-fry kit over in the freezer section. They even have one at the dollar store. If you're on a tight budget, just grab some of that. If you don't have a wok-like thing, go ahead. Use whatever skillet you have. Yeah, you could even use the cast iron skillet. Won't hurt a bit. I don't want a whole lot of color on these. I just want them to be softened. We're doing great. I'm going to go ahead and throw my broccoli in now. And I'm going to add about 1/8 of a cup of water just to give that a little steam up. Pop the lid on that, and I'm just going to let that go for about 5 minutes. I just want to take up my vegetables and put them in this bowl. And we will complete our dish here in just a little bit. They will be just fine. That broccoli, such a great color. Yay, hooray. Let's go ahead and we can just tip it up now. All those carrots, that little bit of celery, the onion and peppers. Yay, hooray. I'm so hungry. Okay, now I'm just going to set my bowl off to the side until we are ready to make our sauce. And I'm going to get my rice out Get that in the microwave. Get that heating up. Well, my wings sound like they're making progress, so let's take them out, give them a gander, see how they're doing. They're looking good. I'm going to go ahead and flip these over just to make sure that we have crispy wings on every possible side. And these look like they're going to need at least another 10 or 15 minutes. So right there at the halfway mark. I'm going to pop these back in the oven and then we'll get down to business. Yay, hooray. Okay, to my orange juice, since we're in kind of a holding pattern, waiting for our wings to finish up, I've gone ahead and added 1 teaspoon of the ginger and 1 teaspoon of the freeze-dried garlic. Yeah, so it has a little opportunity to rehydrate, so it will be extra yummy and delicious. The heat while we're making our sauce will help that process along, but this will just give you a good jump start. You don't have freeze-dried garlic, you don't have freeze-dried ginger, you powdered would be just fine. You can add it to the orange juice, or you can wait and add it directly to the sauce as you're making it. It's all up to you. All right, let's go ahead and get started on our sauce. I'm going to turn this on about a 5. And I am going to go ahead and add my orange juice, and that's about 2/3 cup, and my garlic and my ginger right in there. Soy sauce. And I will put the directions and the increments down below in the description so that you can have accurate amounts. A little rice wine vinegar. You don't have rice wine vinegar, don't sweat it. Use apple cider. It's going to have a similar taste and a similar amount of sweetness. And if you don't think it's sweet enough, well, you know, add a little extra brown sugar. It'll be fine. Don't sweat the small stuff. Ha ha ha. I'm going to add the sweet chili sauce. Now, if you don't have sweet chili sauce, I would recommend a few red chili flakes and some honey. If you don't like red chili flakes, if you're opposed to the heat, yeah, don't worry about it. Don't add it at all, baby. It'll be all right. And then I have just a touch, you know, 1 teaspoon of the sesame oil. And you've got to use that sparingly. It is like the truffle oil. You remember the truffle oil craze? Everything had truffle oil on it. Yeah, a little dab will do you. One half cup of the brown sugar. I'm really glad I rehydrated mine the other day. And then let's just go ahead and give this a stir up. Get that all in there. Get it happy. Oh, it smells so good. I missed lunch today. I'm so hungry. Anyhow, that's my rice. It's all done. We're almost there. Yay, hooray. And this is going to make quite a bit of sauce. I'm okay with that because we're going to take some of that sauce, and I have washed the bowl with hot water and soap that we dried our wings in and covered them with the cornstarch. I also washed my tongs. You know, safety first. I don't want to spend my Labor Day weekend over at the emergency room, you know, for E. coli, salmonella, listeria, Ebola, whatever. No, ain't gonna do it. Got to put my dirty dishes there in the sink, and I am gonna let this come up to a low simmer. When it comes up to a low simmer, we're going to add our cornstarch slurry. That is almost at a low simmer. If you have any citrus zest, you know, orange, lemon, lime, you can add that for a great burst of freshness. I'm all out. We ate all the oranges. We arm wrestled over the last one. Yeah, it was delicious. Check on my wings. Okay. Hot diggity. I think those are done. Those look yummy. Hot diggity. Just in time. All right, that's at a simmer. I'm going to go ahead and add my cornstarch slurry to it. And that is going to help thicken that sauce up. Now again, you're going to have to bring it to a boil to find out its fullest thickening. If it's not thick enough, I'm just going to keep cooking it till it reduces just a tad. Too thick? Well, add a little more orange juice, add a splash of water. It'll be all right. While that's reducing, I'm going to go ahead and take my chicken wings and put them into the bowl. Ooh, that skin sounds so crispy and good. We have absolutely beaten the price on our wings from, the wing store down the street at $1 per. So we got 12 wings for $6. Yeah, that's a bargain. Absolutely. Not mad at that at all. Now I am going to go ahead and I am going to take off the wire wrap, leaving the parchment in place. And there we go. Our sauce is thickening beautifully. I'm going to keep my eagle eye on it right now because there is a point where it has thickened enough, and then to go beyond that, then we're going to have to start adding more orange juice or a little bit of water. So I want to make sure that that brown sugar is all dissolved, that there's no clumps or, crystallization on the sides of my pot or on the bottom. And I want it to be a little thinner than gravy. So I want it to pour off, but I want it to pour off just a little bit slower than that. Better. And it's just going to take a second, just going to be a minute. This looks like it's too much sauce. It's not going to be. And if you end up with extra sauce, let me tell you that this is so good. Put it in a little jar. Put it in the refrigerator. And then, you don't like chicken wings? You could do this with chicken nuggets. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, there we go. We're done. We are done. Off you go, baby. All right, turn the heat off on that burner. Ooh, I made a little mess. Okay. Now we have our chicken wings. And I'm going to pour about half of this sauce very carefully over these chicken wings. Yeah, that's about half. It's got a little dribble on the side. There we go. With that sugar, I don't want it to stick to my stove. You know I hate to scrub. Okay. So I've got my chicken wings in here. My oven is still on at 450 degrees. And I am going to toss these crispy chicken wings right inside here, getting them all covered with that delicious sauce. Yay, hooray. These are fully cooked. I did check them. They had an internal temperature of 170, so they are good to go. All right, those are all covered. Fantastic. And then I am going to go ahead and just pour these out onto my lined baking sheet. Get them all separated. If you got any sauce left in the pan, just go ahead, put it right over top. They all need a little love. And then let's go ahead and we're going to pop these back in here. We're going to keep our eagle eye on them. because with those sugars, they could very easily burn. And that would be a shame. All right, pop my sauce, my remaining sauce, still got about half. Right back over here, I'm gonna turn this back onto a 5. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw in all of my vegetables. My rice is already reheated in the microwave. And I just want to heat these back up a little bit. Get these all sauced and delicious. Yay, hooray. All right, I think they look terrific. The last thing I'm going to do is we've got just a little bit of sauce left in here. And I'm going to just go ahead and give it a little pour all the way around. Yay, hooray. Because, you know, let's admit it. The sauce is the best part. Hot diggity. And some chicken wings for me. Like I said, you don't like chicken wings, you could absolutely do this with chicken nuggets. You know, you could even do this with like breaded fish fillets. Orange sauce fish fillets. It's a thing. It's a thing. Anyhow, there we go. I think that looks fantastic. I'm going to put a little extra sauce on mine too. And I'm going to take all of the remaining carrots because I enjoy carrots way more than Andrew does. So, yay for me. Absolutely. I think we should do a taste test. Those chicken wings are way too hot, so I'm going to just try a little bit of the veg and the sauce and the rice. Yep. All right, orange chicken wings, plenty of veg, plenty of rice. We're coming in right around $9. I'm not sure if there's going to be any leftovers or not. We'll arm wrestle over it. Anyhow, be good, be careful, look both ways. Thanks for watching Crazy But Not Dangerous. I'll see you next time. Bye!